will remove the distinctive drill sergeant campaign and blue hat, signifying that these drill sergeants are coming off the trail.
I started Propelling Passion because I wanted to be able to enlighten people through my life point of view. Now, this isn't to say that my life perspective is better than the next, but it's much easier to unlock the screen of your phone and see negativity and vibrational pollution running rampant up the timeline of your scrolling than it is to see true positivity with no ill intent or wicked motives. For the past few days, I've had vivid dreams about being in and visiting high school. I'm talking 4 days straight, like a Netflix series of the same type of setting with the same dialogue each night, which never happens with me. So I decided to look it up and see what it meant. Upon looking it up, I saw that it meant anxiety and some insecurity within a new life transition. Now, I'm definitely going through a new life transition, and I have most certainly been in doubt about some turns I've decided to take on my journey. This made me think about Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through 2, which says, "There is a season, a time appointed for everything, and a time for every delight, an event or purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted." The amazing thing about God is that he's always present. When we're resting, he's awake, with a legion of angels fighting for us on our behalf. Luke chapter 4 verse 10 says, "He will command his angels concerning you to guard and protect you." I've recently made the journey from VA to Tennessee in a Tesla, I might add, which got a little scary due to America not quite being fully ready for a lot of Tesla drivers. I thought I was going to run out of battery right before almost every supercharging station. It's not enough of those. Talk about anxiety. But that daring experience aside, a new territory won't always be easy to conquer. It takes time. Ask Joshua, who had to march around the city walls of Jericho once a day for 6 days and 7 times on the 7th day, then blow the trumpet for the walls of Jericho to finally fall in order for him and his army to conquer his new territory. That comes from the book of Joshua chapter 6, verse 1 through 27. One of my favorite songs since I was a kid that I've become reacquainted with recently is Deep Waters by Incognito. Just the tone of the song is introspective enough to make anyone think. One of my personal driving forces is simply to make you think, but not just think, but swim in the deep waters of yourself, where the only way to drown is through selfishness, which is only an overconsumption of your ego. Once you learn to swim in the deep, the only way to pay it forward is to teach someone else to swim. That way, they're prepared when an unexpected flood of anxiety tries to consume them. You don't have to become a Baywatch lifeguard with glistening abs and prominent quads to help someone. Ask my boy Sergeant Woodworth or the female soldiers I train during postpartum and pregnancy PT how I look in the swimming pool taking laps. And it's grotesquely violent and far from a swan, I'll tell you that much. But I could survive if I were thrown off of a boat into the deep like Jonah in the Bible, from Jonah chapter 1 verse 11 through 13. Just like Jonah was swallowed by a whale and taken back to the destiny that God had in store for him, sometimes our will comes in the form of what looks like failure or immeasurable odds. But I can promise you this, with enough faith, belief in Jesus, and respect for the ability that he gave you at birth, you will succeed. You will prevail. You will propel in your passion. I thank you all for rocking with me, being patient with me on this journey, and also appreciate you for taking us over 1,100 subs and counting. I remember being pumped up at 49 subs. Every click and every view counts. I love y'all. Be easy. Also, if there's a video that you'd like me to do or something you want to see me cover, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be checking for it. And always remember that the true happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And And I want to thank everyone who's been doing that up to this point. Let's continue to propel in our passions.
I just want to thank the Lord for this opportunity. Man, it's like Commander said, and first time I was saying, like, you think you know what you're signing up for, and then it's so much more. And I had the opportunity to not only train 92 boxers, 27 deltas, and just get to see the differences. And man, it's been just to be able to put your vision, bring it to fruition, and stamp the hearts and souls and spirits of these soldiers. It's been an amazing thing, and I'm just grateful to have been chosen to do something. So thank you for all my leadership. Thank you for my peers, my battles, encouraging one another throughout this time when it got rough. And I'm just grateful. Cool.